If you love garlic and steak, you'll love this old family recipe for shish kebab, given a new twist with sous vide. This meat is traditionally grilled on the barbecue and then tossed in a garlic-infused oil. But that requires expensive meat and a long time on the grill. Not fun if you like to make a lot of it, which my family does. With sous vide, we'll slow cook some cheap cuts at a low temperature, then finish them quickly on the grill, throw them in the garlic and oil, and they'll be good to go. First, set your sous vide setup to 134 Fahrenheit. You can technically go lower, but I found 134 delivers the best results. If you like your meat more well done than that, that's fine. You can turn it up for an hour or two right before you're ready to eat. I got this hunk of bottom round for about $3 at a local grocery store. But this method will work with many cheap cuts, like top round or even chuck steak if you're willing to do a bit of trimming. You'll want to remove all surface fat and connective tissue as best you can. A little won't hurt you, but a lot could make it unpleasant to eat. Once it's trimmed, go ahead and cut it into thick steaks and then into cubes, about 1.5 inches or so each. Cut them any smaller and you risk overcooking them on the grill when you're finishing them. Then just skewer them up on some bamboo skewers. I did go ahead and make sure all the tips were covered with meat after the camera stopped rolling, just so they wouldn't poke any holes in the bag. Then just pop them into your water bath and let them cook for about 36 hours, just a smidge more. Now you can leave them in a little longer or a little less than that. A couple hours either way is fine, but you really don't want to leave them too much more or less than the 36 hours because the texture will start to change in some weird ways. A couple of hours before you're ready to serve it, mix up some crushed garlic and olive oil. Yes, that is a lot of garlic and a lot of olive oil. Finally mince it, put it through a garlic press, crush it in a pestle and mortar, or even put it in a food processor if you're making enough. Doesn't matter, just get it as fine as you can. Then add it to the bowl with salt and olive oil. I also strongly recommend searing some yellow onions in a cast iron skillet on high heat with just the tiniest bit of oil. As soon as they have some color and turn translucent, they're good. Just plop them right into that garlic oil we just made. Now start preheating your barbecue or grill pan as hot as it'll get. You really just want to sear them here, we've already cooked them, so there's no need to worry about that. While that's happening, go ahead and take your pouches out of the water bath and open them up. You'll want to dry the meat thoroughly because wet meat doesn't sear well. Here's a quick tip. Use good charcoal and plenty of it. I tried to use the leftovers from a cheap bag and there just was not enough for my grill. I ended up having to leave my kebabs on way too long as a result. Now grill your kebabs as hot and fast as you can. You're just wanting to go until there's a nice crust formed on them. Should just take a couple of minutes. Then just toss them in that garlic oil we made and you're good to go. They taste delicious hot, but they taste even better the next day. So there you are, a laborious and expensive family recipe made cheaper and easier using sous vide. I do hope you give this a try. It's a favorite around my family. It looks a little weird when you first see it, but trust me, it is incredibly delicious. So I hope you give this a try, and I'll see you next time.